Hello, and welcome again to Friends in Faith and our series, Blessed Are the MisFits, based on the book by Brant Hansen. The subtitle to that book is Great News for Believers Who Are Introverts, Spiritual Strugglers, or just feel like they are missing something. And today we're going to talk about the middle group, those of us who feel that we are perpetually struggling. Now, there are probably a number of you out there who, like me, feel that they struggle with their faith and wonder why. I mean, it's all laid out for us, right? God is great, Jesus is his son, 10 Commandments, 8 Beatitudes. I mean, heaven awaits us, right? Well, then why is it so hard? You may even be asking, am I doing something wrong? Well, it may make you feel a little better to know that the struggle with faith is not your nature, it's human nature, and it's been with us since the beginning of time. We see even in the Garden of Eden that Adam and Eve struggled with their relationship with God, which resulted, by the way, in more struggle. After their temptation and their failure with the serpent, Eve was told that childbirth was going to become more difficult, and Adam was told that his daily labor was going to be harder. So that's actually part of God's plan for us. We have to struggle. Brant Hansen makes a great point when he says, it's striking how often people think that a long-standing, ongoing struggle against a particular temptation means that you are failing. Well, no, you are not failing. The struggle means that God is still working within you. And the struggle also means that you have a desire to know and love God. Now, if we want to look at someone who not only endured this struggle, but embraced it in his life, we need look no further than Christ himself. Jesus was very human, and that meant that he struggled. He struggled spiritually with temptation, first in the desert and then later in the Garden of Gethsemane. He struggled emotionally, specifically with his disciples who never seemed to get things right. And he certainly struggled physically after being tortured by Pilate and having to carry his cross, which, by the way, he needed help to do. We see the apostles struggle all the way through Acts. And Paul wrote extensively about his continuing struggles against his own desires. He'd struggle, fail, and then struggle again. But what does this all lead to? Well, confession, forgiveness, and ultimately a closer relationship to God. Don't forget that the gift of forgiveness is one that God offers to us continually. He knows we are going to struggle, and he gives us the tool to overcome it because the ongoing effort in that struggle with our faith is itself honoring God, who then loves us back in return. Actually, a greater concern would be for us to live in a world where we don't struggle. And we're actually being presented with that more and more. The internet, through everything from pornography to social media, presents us a virtual world with virtual people who are designed to be perfect companions. Now, there's no struggle in engaging with these people because they aren't real, or at least not real to us. They don't come to us and grow with us through the struggle of life experience, but rather through an algorithm. They don't increase the value of our souls because they don't recognize that our souls have any value. Only our wallets do. Now, my final thought is for you to take a moment and consider your favorite movie and consider the characters in them. Didn't they struggle? If the hero was strong enough or wise enough to defeat the villain all along, well, there isn't really a story there. And I mean, if the boy and the girl truly fall in love right from the beginning, well, that movie is going to be really short. No, great stories always involve a faithfulness that is truly discovered only when things get difficult and messy. Now, I bet the characters in the movies you're thinking about went through some difficult times. But I also bet this is why you like them so much. In fact, I bet what you really identify with in these movies is not the outcome of the story, but the struggle that these people went through. So, blessed are those of us who perpetually struggle in life and with our faith. It is through that struggle that we learn, that we get stronger, that we change, and ultimately we become closer to God. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful discussion.